Well, here we are out in the Salt Springs Run, actually in a little tributary off the Salt Springs Run. This is Reed Tillery producing the video, and I have with me Don Richards of Don's Kayaks, and I've had one of Don's kayaks for years. I know I absolutely love mine, and Don is seated in a kayak that's exactly like mine. Don, let me ask you, what would you like to tell people about these kayaks? If you could just tell them a few things, what do you think they should know?
Well, to start with, most people are afraid of tipping over in a kayak. People think, oh, kayak's tippy. If I ever get in one, I may tip over. Well, to start with, the kayak is very stable, and it tracks well. It goes straight through the water, and it's got flotation in the front and the back. If you fill up with water, you'll be waist deep. You're not going to sink. Another thing is you will not get water in the kayak unless you have a heavy rain. That's the only way you're going to get water in the kayak. If you turn over, you will consciously make an effort to turn over. Let's say if you turn over, you have to go over and force it over, because it's going to tell you when it's about ready to go over. Now, if the bottom was shaped like a U, you could just roll in a heartbeat. But this is sort of rounded, flat, and it's wide. Your butt is water level when you're sitting down, so you have to have enough pressure on this pivot point right here to flip it over. Another thing about these kayaks is they're fiberglass rather than plastic, and the price is low, $3.95.
Well, Don, I know I've had mine for several years, and remember you and I took that trip down the Blackwater River for several days in our kayaks, and we got enough stuff in our kayaks to enough camping gear for 3 or 4 days, and so that was a very successful trip. I'm still using mine after all these years, and I like the fact that it's fiberglass because it cuts through the water easier than a plastic kayak, which has a little give to it. This doesn't have the same give to it. So I like that. Well, this is Reed Tillery in the middle of, somewhere out in the middle of a tributary off of Salt Springs Run.
But I could tell you more.